Oh my god. Okay. Let's... Hi, guys. So, I'm decorating my graduation cap right now. Because I graduate this Friday. So, we got some stuff going on. Y'all, let me fucking tell y'all. Let me fucking tell y'all. Like, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The craziest shit. I mean, like, genuinely, like, the craziest, like, most out-of-pocket shit keeps happening. It keeps fucking happening, bro. I'm so over it. I'm so fucking over it, bro. I'm so over it, bro. I'm so over it. Okay. What is the quote again? Like, I'm not even fucking joking, bro. Hold on. I need to find this quote. Okay. Let all that you do be done in love. Okay. What the? Are you famous yet? I don't know, bro. I don't know. But, yeah, no, I had the craziest week. You do be done in love. Okay, so, hold on. So, yeah, basically, okay, there has been some drama in my friend group. And I just, like, I don't even know how to explain this. So basically, I had to drop my entire group of, like, 7 people, like, friend group, because they're fucking crazy. They're all fucking crazy, okay? I mean, they're all theater kids, so, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But, like, bruh, like, are we fucking for real? Like, I mean, like, actually traumatizing shit, like... Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it was so bad. Because, basically... One of them, you know, so, okay, so... Sorry, I'm, like, locked in right now. But, basically, so, this all started... because I had a friend, and I'm not going to name names or anything like that, and I'm not going to go too in detail with everything that happened, because at the end of the day, these are real people, and I don't want my car to get keyed or something like that, because these people are fucking crazy. Like, I'm not even lying. But, basically, my friend, so I was talking to my old theater teacher, from when I was in, like 7th grade, and, like, he means a lot to me because, like, he helped me during, like, a really hard time of my life. So I was just talking to him, and then he brought up my friend, because they're in, like, we're all in theater together, so, like, we, like, kind of know each other. Hi, guys. And so he asked, because there were these, like, rumors, like, these pretty bad rumors going around about my friend. And so my teacher, he was like, hey, like, is this true? Like, did this happen? Like, and so me being a good fucking friend, I defended him. And I said, hey, no, like, this didn't happen. Like, this was just a rumor made up by this guy that was, like, jealous. And so, like, I thought that was that, and I cleared it up with him. And then I decided to call my friend and let him know what was happening. Because, I mean, if someone was, like, saying things about me, you know, I'd want people to, you know, tell me. So I called him and I was like, hey, there's like my old theater teacher and he's asking about you, but don't worry, I defended you. And I just wanted to let him know. And so he was like, well, can I have screenshots? And me being like fucking normal, I'm like, like I don't know, like, because like I don't want like this to be like I don't want to be in the middle of this, you know. I was just giving you a heads up, like, this is not mine to deal with, okay? This is not my fucking problem. He, I guess, that made him so fucking mad. So he, like, freaks out, but I didn't know yet. I didn't know that he was freaking out yet. So, wait. Hold on. So, he's like, okay, well, I gotta go to bed. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Go to bed. And I thought everything was normal, right? Mind you, this man is 25, okay? This man is 25. And so I'm just chilling, and I'm actually planning on sending him the screenshots because, you know what? I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to be a good friend and send him the screenshots. So right before, like, I'm about to send them, I get a call from his mother. Let me fucking tell you, okay? To get a call from a 25-year-old man's mother, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's oh my god, SpongeBob. But yeah, no. She starts, you know, yelling at me, and she's like, how could you say that? Like, how could you laugh at him like that? I'm like, whoa. So the only time I was ever laughing during that entire conversation was not about, like, any of the rumors or anything like that. I was taking that serious. No, I was laughing about the fact that my teacher, he was kind of being pervy, you know? He was talking about some things that you shouldn't really talk to with, like, your old student, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little, I mean, I'm 18, I'm 19, actually. I'm 19, so, I mean, there's nothing, like, it's not illegal, but, like, you know, so I was kind of like, okay, you know, like, so I was laughing about that, and then also, my theater teacher told me that he had, like, the worst audition ever. And so I kind of chuckled at that because me and my friend, like, we'd fuck around with each other like that. That's just how we would be with each other. But apparently this triggered him so fucking bad. And so his mom calls me and she's like, why the fuck would you laugh at him? Like, what the fuck is going... No, this is not my ex, by the way. This is my friend, okay? Woo! Ooh! Yeah, let's just get that straight, okay? So, I'm just kind of like, at this point, I'm just like, what the hell? And so I start apologizing. I'm like, whoa, like, that's not what I meant. Like, I didn't even know, like, what? Hello? Like, and so I started apologizing to her. I was like, that is not my intention at all. I'm so sorry that, like, I hurt him like that. Because the first thing she said to me, by the way, was, oh, he was supposed to, like, eat before he went to bed, but he just went to bed. Like, he's not eating. Grown-ass 25-year-old man, by the way. Having his mom call me. So I'm just like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna text him. So I try calling him. And I'm just kind of like, hey, I'm trying to call him, and he's not fucking answering. So I'm like, hey, like, so I sent him a very lengthy message just being like, hey, I'm sorry, like, if I hurt your feelings, like, that's not what, like, I meant at all, like, and I was trying to send you the screenshots before your mom called me, and he's just like, just send me the screenshots and give me some time, and I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm sorry, but, like, are you fucking for real right now? Like, are we being fucking for real? But whatever, I do that, and I think, okay, well, he probably just needs, like, a day or two, so I leave him alone. Motherfucker, this keeps going back and forth, like, for weeks, where he just will not accept my apology, and then finally we have a conversation, and he just points the finger all at me, and I'm just like, dude, like, what the fuck, like, are we fucking serious right now? Like, what the fuck, like, what did I do? What did I, like, and so then he's like, well, I tried to unalive myself, like, these rumors, like, I almost unalived myself. I'm like, okay, so is half of the fucking nation, okay? Like, you're not the only person that has had rumors said about you. Like, sure, your rumors were really bad, because they were really bad, but I'm not gonna say what they were, because, you know what, it's not my place, but... You know, I've had rumors said about me. I think everybody's had rumors said about them. Like, I guess, yeah, it was bad. Okay. But you know what? Like, I didn't even mean to do anything. And I literally, like, I would explain to him and then he'd move the goalpost. Like, I'd explain and then I'd apologize and take accountability. And then he'd be like, well, you also did this. Okay, bro. And so at that point, like, and then, like, he told me, like, last Monday that he would text me on Tuesday. No, he didn't. Until finally I reached out to him last Sunday? And then he replied to me on Saturday. Saying, we're all good, but, like, I still need some time. Motherfucker, it's been, like, 3 fucking weeks. How much more time do you fucking need? All because of a fucking misunderstanding? Like, so, there's that. But then it gets worse, because he has a sister, okay? 33-year-old woman, by the way. They all live at home, okay? And the 25-year-old, he doesn't have a job, okay? He doesn't have a job. He lives at home with his mommy and a sister. They all live at home. I don't, like, woo! So, I'm just kind of like, okay. So, the sister... Me and her were on good terms. Like, we're super close. Like, I considered her family. And so she texted me. Because, like, I thought that she was mad at me. Because she wasn't answering, like, any of my calls anymore. And I thought she was mad about me, like, with her brother. And so I was just kind of like, okay. Well, you know, I'm not going to talk to her about it. Because, like, I don't know if she even knows. So I just, like, okay. Like... So she finally texts me and she's like, hey, like, she sends me like a party invite to a Christmas party. And so I'm like, okay, awesome. I'll be there. And so I thought that meant like, oh, okay, everybody, like, we're all chill. But then, all that shit with her brother, like, was continuing. Like, he hasn't accepted my apology and he's being a little bitch. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And so I'm just kind of like, okay. So I decide to text her, and I'm like, hey, I don't know if I should come to this party. Like, I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, meaning her brother. And so she replies to me, and she says, oh, okay, well, my live has been restricted because it's like I'm harassing and bullying people for the next 10 minutes. Okay, apparently I'm bullying and harassing. I'm just speaking my truth, but I will not have them silence me. Yeah, so then she replies to me and she's like, hey, yeah, I think that's a good idea considering, your ex. So I did date one of the guys. It wasn't the 25-year-old, it was another 19-year-old. So we were around the same age. And so I was like, okay, like, what? So apparently, there's this new guy in my life, okay? And me and him have been friends since, like, 7th grade, and we just kind of started reconnecting because I went through a bunch of stuff recently, as most people know. And I crashed out, and I had, like, a lot of shit happen to me, and I was, you know, I was in a really bad spot, right? And so I broke up with my ex because, one, he gave me the fucking ick, okay? He gave me the fucking ick. Like, it was like, it was it was interesting. He said some things to me that kind of gave me the fucking ick. And he's also, he's also an atheist, and that's another thing. I'm a Christian, and I thought I could make it work. No, you can't. That's the thing, y'all. You can't. Sorry, my room's a mess. You can't. Thank you for the gifts. You can't move past it. I tried. I really did. I have nothing against atheists, but no. So that, and also, he was very, very, very political. So, I'm not very political. I don't speak on politics because I'm not educated enough in them to really, like, take a stance, and I don't really want to, get into politics right now. Like, I'm just trying to survive. So that's where I stand. But no, he was extremely, extremely liberal. And you see, I don't really care. Like, it's like, okay, like, liberal. I do care now. Oh my God, bro was so woke. Like, it was, whoo! It was tough. It was tough. Bro's like too woke. That friend that's too woke. And so I'm like, okay, bro, like, so that, and also because at the time, like, I convinced myself that I was still in love with my other ex, the one that, like, traumatized me, like, 4-year relationship. And so I decided, I don't want to hurt this guy, so I'm going to break things off, okay? And I gave him, like, a little, like, hey, like, I'm just not ready, okay? I'm just not ready for that. I feel like we went way too fast, and we did go too fast. And I just didn't like him, honestly. Like, so what? Okay, whatever. So, So going back to this other guy that is in my life right now, one I've been friends with since 7th grade. So me and him kind of ended up reconnecting. And, we started talking and, like, hanging out. Not, like, talking. Like, we caught up. We caught up with each other. And, like, we're like, oh, my God, like, what's going on in your life? And, oh, what's going on in my life? Like, all of that. And so I was like, okay, like, this is fine. And then, we started developing feelings for each other, but we wanted to take it extremely slow because we both have experience with partners that it just went too fast and it ended badly. And so we're still not dating, me and this guy. Like, we have feelings for each other, and, I love him. Like, I do. I have, like, extreme feelings for him. Like, I do love him. Because he's just really important to me, and he was there for me during a really bad part of my life. And, he's been supportive. Like, there was no, like, underlying intentions or anything like that. Let all that you do. And so, we just kind of developed feelings for each other. And that's that. And so I decided to post, and some of y'all may have already seen this, I decided to post pictures because a couple days ago, me and him went ice skating, and, and I posted pictures of it because he was teaching me how to ice skate because he's really good at ice skating, and the pictures were just beautiful. Like, we didn't even mean to take pictures. It was literally just, like, the jockey lady there. She was like, hey, like, let me take some pictures of you guys. And we were like, oh, okay, bet. And so she took pictures, and they were very beautiful pictures. And I wanted to post them. Like, I was with my friend. And so, yeah. And so, apparently, so he saw those pictures. He saw the pictures, okay? And he got jealous. Okay, he got jealous. He got mad because I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, this guy that I'm talking to now is far more attractive than the other guy. Okay, I'm just gonna be fucking honest here. He is. Conventionally and mentally. He mogs, okay? And, there's no problem with that because, like, the past guy, like, he was attractive to me, and, like, I'm not gonna, like, date some ugly person. Like, like, looks do matter to me, I mean, it's not all that matters, because if you have, like, good looks and bad personality, I don't want anything to do with you. But if you have good personality and, like, horrible, horrible, horrible looks, I mean, it depends. It depends on how ugly you are, because, I think Ethan Slater is hot. So I don't even know where I got to type. I don't. But yeah. And so so that's why she didn't want me to come to the Christmas party. And I'm just like, whoa. So you're telling me I'm not allowed to come to this Christmas party anymore because by what she said to me was that it made him uncomfortable. Now, there was something that this guy did to me that I will not say. I mean, you can kind of guess. And I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not going to say what it was because it doesn't fucking matter to me anymore. That made me uncomfortable. I mean, honestly, like, I should have, like, and, yeah, no, he's uncomfortable. When he did way worse to me. I mean, this man's uncomfortable because I'm talking to another guy. And this girl, she knows about what he did to me. She knows. And, yeah, no, funny thing. Oh, yeah, he's insecure. So, funny thing, she protected him. And she sent some messages. They sent messages between each other. Basically, which this is why I got mad at her, because she sent him an invite, and he sent me these screenshots, by the way, and he was like, oh, that sounds fun, is Tatum coming? Me. I'm Tatum. Is Tatum coming? And she said, oh, well, I'm probably going to uninvite her if you want to go. What? And she was like, and don't feel bad because, what she's doing is really inconsiderate, and I'm actually really disappointed in her. Because I'm moving on with my life, and I met a man of God that, like, makes me feel happy and good, and we're not even dating. They thought that we were dating. We are not. And this could have easily been a conversation, but no. And so he was like, good, because, like, I don't think I have anything nice to say to her. And she's like, and she responds with, yeah, she's only going to have herself to blame. What the fuck? So I get uninvited from this party because I have to consider this dumbass fucking man's feelings over mine, even though he did some heinous fucking shit to me, and I moved on. And I tried to be the bigger person and just move on. But no. No. Of course not, because why not? And it's crazy because, for people that claim to be so liberal and so fashion forward, they really seem to protect certain people that do certain things to people. So if you catch my drift, because I'm not going to say anything because I'm just not my fucking problem. Well, it is my problem, but I don't even care. I don't even fucking care. But I just think it's very funny and ironic that that's what's happening. And so I try and have a conversation with this guy, and I'm like, listen, like, I don't know why you're fucking mad at me. Like, can you tell me why you are mad at me? And he's like, well, I want you to take a wild guess. And I'm like, what? Because I'm talking to this other guy. And he's like, yeah, and you're posting. So he's mad at me because he feels like, excuse me, like I moved on too fast from him. Yeah, the fuck I did move on too fast from you because you did things to me that made me want to move on from you. Yeah, dude. That things I was willing to just forget about in order to keep peace in the friend group, but no. No, of course not. So, yeah, I ended up just, like, crashing out. Fuck it. I crashed out on everybody. I crashed out on the 25-year-old. I crashed out on the girl. I crashed out on him. And I just left the friend group because fuck that. Fuck that. No. Not my fucking problem, okay? I'm not going to, I'm not going to waste my fucking life, begging these people to forgive me for stuff I didn't even do. I didn't even do anything wrong. I didn't even do anything wrong, bro. Like, I literally did nothing wrong. And so, fuck them. I don't want to fucking... Fuck that, no! Not my fucking problem. No, so I ran for the hills. because no, I'm not gonna do it. But I definitely crashed out, and I crashed out hard. It was a very tough crash out. But joke's on them, because that gave me, inspiration to, study really, really hard. And as a reward, the guy that I'm talking to, he told me, he said, hey, come spend the night. You're stressed and you just need some TLC. And I was like, okay. And I went over to his house, and we hung out, and I slept over, and I went to school today, and I got my graduation cap, because you know what? I don't need those people, at the end of the fucking day, like, those people literally mean nothing. I mean, they didn't really do much for me when I was their friend, other than, like, things I would have done for them no matter what. So, that's funny. And so, fuck those people. Oh, wait. If you're doing illegal business, don't dial my number. I got my phone on D&D. I ain't got time for shady deals. Shady deals. Shady deals. Yeah. They'll have their own twist and error, but you have the peace of knowing you're protected. Absolutely. And the thing is, what makes me so mad is the fact that they brought the guy that I'm talking to just randomly into this. They don't know each other, okay? They're completely unrelated to each other, okay? And the fact that I had to, fucking, defend myself for, choosing me over this random ass, like, ex-boyfriend is fucking insane. Like, I had to defend that. And then I also had to defend this poor guy that just wanted to, like, hang out with me. But you know what? At the end of the day, joke's on them. They're all fucking ugly. They're all chopped. They're all chopped and and unemployed. So I hope their next audition is a job. So that'll be nice. I mean, I'm unemployed too, but I'm in school. So I don't know. Musical. Oh, shit! I forgot that people... You know what? I don't even care. You know what? I love you. I genuinely do. You were sweet to me throughout all of this. And I wish you luck. I wish you luck with those people. What do we think, guys? It says, let all that you do be done in love. And I'm going to put... Yeah, that's cute. It's handmade. Is this for grad? Yeah, I'm graduating this Friday, and I'm very excited. We're going to put some flowers Okay, I did not expect that. Okay. Well, all right. Okay. Oh! Graduating from what? Cosmetology school. Yes, I got my hours. I fucking did it. So I shouldn't even, I don't even care. I don't even care about what happened with them. I really don't at the end of the day, because you know what? The guy that I'm talking to confessed his love to me. He confessed his love to me. And I said, you know what? I love you too. You know what? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, so, thank you guys. Yeah, so, I mean, life is really on the up, which is why I'm a huge fucking believer in everything happens for a reason. Because recently, I've been praying for, like, negativity out of my life, and then boom, 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 I just dropped, like, 7 fucking people. So, that doesn't tell you anything. I don't know what would, okay? If that is not a fucking hint from the heavens. Like, let's be fucking for real. Yeah, all good. Okay, what the fuck? Weren't they your friends? Yeah, they were my main friend group. That's the thing. It's like, I literally, like, I did everything for them. Like, I don't understand, like, what the fuck happened. Yeah, they were my main friend group. Like, they were everything to me. How to pray that away. It's not working for me. I don't know how to. I'm here for you, girl. Don't forget that, okay? And God is too. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you. You're so sweet. I love you. But to pray the negativity away, okay? Usually, it happens in different ways, okay? Because for me, what I did is I kind of just sat down with myself for a second, and I was just like, God, like, I ask that you remove anything negative in my life. And I also prayed about the guy that I was talking to. I was like, if it is meant to be, then let all happy things happen between us. But if it is not meant to be, then, take him away now. I don't, like, and, like, take negativity out of my life. I asked him to protect me and keep negativity out of my life, and to, that. So really, you just got to ask God, to take the negativity away. Just put it in his hands, And sometimes it will be, people. Sometimes it will be, like, an opportunity that you had for you that, probably was going to end up bad. So he took it away, There are things that are going to, disappear in your life that are going to go away. And it might seem like, oh my God, like, all this bad stuff is happening to me. But at the end of the day, like, it is what you prayed for. Like, a lot of people get sad and upset when they pray for, healing, or pray for strength, or pray for wisdom. Because God does it in a very specific way. God doesn't just give, he teaches. So, for me, a couple months ago, or no, actually, I'll tell you, like 4 weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago, I went through, like, the worst time of my life for, like, a very long time. I was extremely, like, I was really sick, and, like, I almost myself. So, I prayed to God for strength. I asked God for strength. I asked God to help me get through this, because it was awful. It was genuinely, like, life-changing and horrible. So, with that, not even, like, a week later, it was, like, I'd say, like, 4 days, this new person entered my life, and he was very physically strong. So, it can be funny sometimes. I feel like that was funny I feel like that was really fucking funny, is that I prayed for strength and God sent me, like, physical strength. Like, that guy. And he's been nothing but helpful, and he has got me closer to God. You know, he's helped me in ways that, you know, like, I didn't think, like, were possible. Like, and, you know, we just have such a special connection. And it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. It was just meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just kind of like, whoa. Like, damn. Like, okay. Like, all right. Have you isolated yourself? If yes, how long was it? I mean, yes, I have isolated myself. Just a little bit, though. But then again, like, I didn't want to isolate myself. Like, none of this was by choice. It was literally just the fact that, like, I was genuinely going through it. Like, hold on. Sorry, I need to grab something. There it is. No, I don't use that. Girl, I think that's religious psychosis. Yeah, so that's the thing. You know, a lot of people sum up, you know, religion, like, specifically Christianity, as religious psychosis. I think y'all are genuinely, like, fucking insane. Like, I love when we use buzzwords. Like, let's learn what words actually mean, okay? Religious psychosis, you know, like, nah, bro. I've been religious for a very long time now. Well, I'd say probably a full year now I've been religious. And, you know, nothing but happiness and good things. You know, of course, I get the bad. But, like, you know, me believing in God has actually benefited me. Okay? Religious psychosis is something completely different. And y'all need to learn what that word means before you use it, because you sound fucking stupid. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. You sound like an idiot. You sound like you need to go back to school. Sorry. I am decorating my graduation cap. Sorry, I meant to respond to that. Yes, my graduation cap right now. I graduate this Friday from cosmetology school, and so we are able to decorate our caps. And so that is what I'm doing. I love seeing that you found Jesus and you found something coming from an atheist. See, you know, that's the whole thing. Like, I love atheists, you know, like, I mean, I know God commands us to love everybody, but, you know, specifically, like, I have met atheists before that are good people, you know, like, my only problem with atheists are the certain atheists that just, like, are obsessed with Christians and Christians only. And so anytime I make any kind of religious content, like, you'll have, like, those, like, 5 atheists that just come fucking stomping in with boom, boom, boom. Actually, this is religious psychosis. This is fucking crazy. It's just like, okay, bro, like, do you need me to hold your belly for you? Like, I feel like you're in pain. Like, come on now. I'm not gonna shit on you. I'm on your mind. Exactly. You know, like, are you Catholic or Protestant? I am Protestant. My older sister is Catholic, and she really wants me to become Catholic too. I don't really know how I feel about it. I like the discipline of Catholicism. I think that, you know, it's very, you know, I think it's very beautiful in the way that they practice. But see how I see, you know, like, the different denominations, because I'm non-denominational, right? And yes, everybody should respect everybody's beliefs, you know, like, I am told that every other religion other than, you know, Christianity and, like, Jesus and God, like, God is my Lord and Savior, that anything that is not that is wrong. Like, I believe that it is wrong. It's not the right one, which is why I'm not in that religion, but I still respect it. You know, I still respect you. I don't, how do I explain this? Okay, so, like, let's say this, okay? Let's say my friend likes oranges. I do not like oranges, okay? I don't fucking hate them, but, like, I don't like oranges, right? I don't like oranges. I don't want to eat oranges. I don't want to partake in eating oranges. I like apples. So I believe that apples are superior to oranges, okay? But, you know, I still respect the fact that my friend eats oranges, and I'm just going to mind my own fucking business on that. And that's that, you know? Like, that's just, mind your own fucking business. You're atheist, you're Catholic, you're Christian, you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you're Buddhist, any of that. Like, it doesn't really, like, all of them. Mind your fucking business. Stay in your fucking lane. Now, if people want to learn about God and, you know, want to hear about it, I am more than happy to share everything I got, okay? I am more than happy to tell you everything, okay? But unless you ask about it, I'm not gonna, that's none of my fucking business, okay? Are you decorating grad cap? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So, that's that. And, you know, to the people that can't seem, to keep, you know, Christianity specifically out of there. Like, I find it very, you know, hypocritical. Because it's the same people that are like, oh, you're shoving this shit down our throat, that go on to Christians' posts and then start preaching atheism or Satanism. It's like you can't be hypocritical, okay? If you're going to say that Christians shove shit down your throat, you cannot be shoving your shit down other people's throat, okay? Don't be hypocritical. I don't shove things down people's throats, so I don't expect them to shove things down mine. Let's just keep our, leave people's throats alone. Like, why are we throat goating, okay? How did you make the switch from atheist to Christian, if you don't mind me asking? So, okay. So, for me, I was a long-term atheist. I was agnostic, and then I was atheist again, and then I was agnostic, and then I was atheist. But, you know, I didn't believe in Christianity. I actually was, like, one of those atheists that just didn't like Christians, but, like, respected everybody else. And I was one of them. I was one of those. So I know how they think, okay? And I was going through a really tough time, okay? You know, I was depressed. I had major depression, you know, I was just sad for a very long time. Most of, you know, my early videos and, you know, stuff before I moved to the new house, to this house. So anything before the content I started making at this house was when I was atheist. And one day, I was here, and I was in the shower, and I was, like, just, like, in the shower, you know, and just washing myself and doing my thing, when I suddenly got the overwhelming urge to pray. Now, that is something that I just, what? Like, it was just the overwhelming urge to just pray. And I followed it, okay? Because I trust my gut, okay? And I was like, oh, fuck, it's the fucking rapture. It's happening. Get right with God. Oh, God, no. But I was like, okay. And so I got down. And I got down on my knees in the shower. And I just kind of held my arms like this. And I was like, God, like, forgive me. God, forgive me. It was like I had no control over myself. It was weird. It just felt natural. And I asked God to let me come back. Because I'm a very, scientific person, and I ask for proof. That was my proof. It was just the overwhelming, presence of love and the urge to pray, and just, it was insane. And one of my favorite quotes is, I left it in the water. Biblical, and, after that, I became Christian, and it was a slow start. I was very wary because, one of the reasons I became atheist was because I had things wrong in the church that happened to me. And so I was scared. I still don't go to church. I don't go to church yet, but I do have my Bible and I'm trying to read it. It's just, I've been really busy. But, yeah. And so, what's crazy though is that my older sister, who is Catholic, has the same exact testimony. She was in the shower and she was an atheist and she asked for answers. She just randomly just asked God for answers, and she left it in the water, which was crazy because I didn't even know that was her testimony. So the fact that me and her have extremely similar testimonies, that we were both in the shower and came to God in the what in the, Like, it's gotta mean something, like, you know? The drama is that I dropped 7 of my friends because they were evil. God literally watching over. Exactly. It's like I was so confused. I was just like, I was scared. What'd they do? I really don't want to tell the story again. I've literally, like, you snooze, you lose. You know, like, I explained it. I'm sorry. I'm not. Did they block you? No, I blocked them. I blocked them because, you know what? Fuck them bitches. Fuck them bitches. Yeah, no, I have no interest in telling that story again because those bitches, nah. They don't deserve my time. They don't deserve my time or my love. You're very pretty. Your nose and eyes are, like, perfect. I hope that's not an odd compliment. You know, I get a lot of compliments on my eyes and nose. So I'm quite used to it. I still think, like, you know, like, it's such a, like, I understand why I get complimented on my eyes and my nose. I mean, I have a very tiny, like, little, like, Whoville nose, and then I have big eyes. Like, you guys want to see the cap? Here you go. Let all that you do be done in love. Bible quote. It's my favorite quote. It's, like, a little off-centered, but it's, like, literally whatever. Like, I don't even give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give no fucks. Not 1, not 2, not 3. 1 fuck, 2 fuck, 3 fuck, 4 fuck. But I will say, though, you know, in order to enjoy the good in life, you have to have the really horrible bad shit happen. And this is just one of those things, you know? I had some really horrible bad shit happen to me. And in return, you know, I found out that I'm graduating. I'm graduating school early. The boy that I'm quite literally in love with confessed his love to me last night. And I think he's gonna ask me out maybe this Friday after I graduate because I'm going to a potluck with him as well. He invited me to his friend's potluck, so that's exciting, you know, like, you know, I'm not even, like, I don't even care about the fact that my ex is jealous about the fact that I'm with this guy because he's so much better. Like, I don't mean to be rude, like, I really don't, but no, both of my exes, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, this guy mogs all of them. I've followed you for ages, and I'm happy seeing how far you have come. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You know, like, it's always so fun seeing people that have, like, followed me for, like, fucking years. And, you know, it's always nice seeing that they still watch me because it's like, oh my God, like, we're growing up together. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Scorpio. But I don't really care about zodiac signs. Like, I don't, like, I know about them, and, like, if people ask me, I'm like, oh, I'm a zodiac. Or, I'm a Scorpio, not a zodiac. But, like, I don't really think that, like, your zodiac, like, makes your... I don't know, sometimes. So, looks matter. I will say so, yes. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm a real one. You know, to me, yes, looks matter. Okay? See, but not, like... It's not just looks that matter to me, right? Okay, so I have 3 things that, you know, either make or break, okay? It's appearance, like how you dress yourself, how you take care of yourself, how, you know, how you are built, you know. Yeah, like, there's that. But, and then also personality. So those 2 are the most important to me. But personality, I say, would take over more, in my personal opinion. Because, like, if you have good looks but you have no personality, I don't want you. Now, if you have, like, a really, really, really good personality and you're, like, kind of like, you're, like, I wouldn't say, like, ugly, but, like, you know, you're not, like, conventionally attractive, sure, I don't give a fuck. Like, y'all should see the people that I used to date. Like, I think Ethan Slater is hot. Okay, like, I have a really weird type in men, okay? Like, I really don't discriminate. But now I'm saying, like, if you are a neckbeard and you smell like cheese and nah. No, yeah. What do you think of Sagittarius? I don't know about Sagittarius. Hi, Janae. May I please join? I'm not letting people join right now. Hi, Tater. Hi. What about Jacob Sartorius? Yo, okay, you know what? Okay, Jacob Sartorius, I don't think Jacob Sartorius is attractive at all. I actually think Jacob Sartorius is quite fucking ugly, in my opinion. Hi, Mr. Frog. Congrats on graduating. Thank you, Janae. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well with Mary Poppins, actually. I forgot to say, I'm super proud of you. You've been doing really well. Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Who the fuck keeps reporting me for harassment and bullying? I am not doing. I am talking about zodiac signs. Yes, I am graduating. And yes, it's very crazy. I don't know. They're trying to say that I'm bullying people. I'm not doing anything. I have 3 restrictions. Who am I harassing and bullying? Please show them to me. Yeah, they're trying to take me down. They're trying to get me. But you can't get me. I'm just that good. Grab a ladybug. Assuming college, right? No, it's, well, technically college, yes. It's trade school, cosmetology school, so. What the hell? Please. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have any plan for further education or work after this? So, right now, I think after this, I'm going to get an apprenticeship at a salon and learn under them. So, yes, technically continuing education because I'm going to learn through a cosmetologist that has been in the field longer than I am. Because that's kind of how you have to learn. Because the school only teaches you how to pass the exams. So, yeah, you got to get 1,000 hours, and then the actual learning happens after. So, I'm going to get a job. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm applying for a flower shop, so hopefully they will see my amazing interview, and they'll schedule a real interview with me. I had to do an AI interview. But, yeah, after that, then I will join a salon after my apprenticeship. I will join a salon, and I will, I'll go from there. And maybe in the future, I will take some college classes to learn business, so then I can open up my own salon. Which is super exciting and super epic. Oh! You want to see the cat? I don't have the cat right now. Okay. Ooh, my stomach just made a sound. Future business. Yes. I'm going to open my own salon, and it's going to be like, hello. It's gonna be one of those upscale ones too. It's gonna like where I'm gonna charge you like $1,000 fucking. I'm gonna be like the new Hair by Chrissy, except I actually do your hair and I'm actually like not extremely overpriced, and I don't fry your hair off. That whole drama still baffles me. I'm still like in shock about that. Like that is actually insane. That woman is insane, and that woman should have her license taken away. I need advice. My hair is so fried and split dyed. I tried to go all black. The blonde is gray. So, yeah, so that can happen. So what you need to do for the gray now, because you tried to make that blonde black, you need to deposit a secondary color in there. So I suggest like an orange or like a red. Probably go with red. So then you have that base there. So then when you cover it with the black, it actually covers all the way and doesn't go gray. So simple color theory. And then with your hair being fried, I definitely suggest getting a haircut, cutting off any split ends and stuff like that. And then I 100% recommend Brazilian silicone and the Amika Soul Food hair mask. The Amika Amika Soul Food hair mask. Oh my God, Felix, shut up. My cat is not dead. Oh my God. So annoying. The Amika and the Brazilian silicone, mix that together, put a little bit of BioSilk in there, and leave it on your hair as like a hair mask. You can put like a cap over and sleep in it, or you can sit under like a dryer. I suggest getting one of those things where it like wraps around your head and then you put the dryer in and it dries your hair with it, like one of those caps. And you know what, Felix, you're gone. You're fucking gone. I'm tired of you. You're fucking done. You're annoying. So yeah, the heat will really like penetrate your hair and the shaft of it, and it can like, it'll like suck in all of that, and then it'll not only smooth your hair down, but also, make it look pretty. See, my hair, I went from black box dye to this color. And as y'all can see, I mean, it's not, like, healthy. I mean, my hair is dead. But, because, the minute you hit your hair with chemicals, it's going to die. So, your hair is pretty much dead the minute it comes out of your skin. Like, your hair is dead. Okay? It's not alive. But you are going to damage your hair when you bleach it or, dye it. Like, even dyeing it, like, people only think that, bleach damages. Yes, bleach damages more, but even adding color, like, because you got, like, peroxides in there and all that stuff, so it might not damage it as much as a bleach, but it's still damaging your hair. The sun damages your hair, weather changes damage your hair, everything damages your hair. So, sleep in a bonnet as well. I always recommend a good bonnet, they're a lifesaver. But your hair will end up looking like this if you just keep doing this treatment. I say do it like once every 2 weeks. Do the Brazilian silicone and the Amika. Mix it together, a little bit of BioSilk. Leave it in for a while, and then wash it out. And don't wash it out with soap or anything. Just wash it out. It is a conditioner. So I suggest, washing your hair, cleaning your scalp. Double wash your scalp, and then go in with the hair mask, and then leave it in and wash it out after a while. Why don't you just fully go social media famous instead of cosmetology? Because I don't want to be a social media influencer. I didn't ask to become, popular on TikTok. I did, and so I kind of just went with it, but, like, I don't want to, like, yeah, I just don't care enough. I mean, like, if the opportunity ever came, then, I mean, I guess maybe I'd try it out, but, like, it just seems so fucking boring. Like, I want some substance in my life. Like, being a social media influencer sounds like a fucking nightmare, in my opinion, you know? Like, just constantly having to deal with stuff, always being in the light, and, you know, everybody watching every fucking little thing you do. Hell no. Hell no. 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 It's not my cup of tea. Personally, it's not mine. Not my cup of tea. Maybe your cup of tea, but it's not mine. Perchance. So, there's that. Where the hell? You can't just say perchance. Well, I just did. What does the cap say? It says, let all that you do be done in love. It's one of my favorite, like, Bible quotes. It also, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, I'm going into cosmetology. I love cosmetology. I love doing hair. It's something that, like, I love. Like, I love beauty. I love the beauty industry, you know, like, we're fucking important. Like, without us, you wouldn't have face wash, skincare, lotion, you know, things that, you know, make us feel beautiful. And so I love making people feel beautiful. And I love helping. And I love being smart. Like, I'm not math smart. I'm kind of smart I'm pretty smart in English. History, I'm okay with. Science, not really. Cosmetology, I'm a fucking genius. And it's got chemistry, anatomy, you know, electricity. Like, I'm learning about AC/DC currents. Like, I feel smart as fuck, okay? Like, people come to me with their questions, and I have answers. Like, I can tell you what to do. Now, I will always suggest coming to a licensed cosmetologist for any kind of thing you're trying to do with your hair when it comes to bleaching and coloring. Simply because I love moisture and then adding a little Vaseline. Thank you, right? We love Vaseline up in this household. But, you know, like, I will always recommend, like, going to a professional when you're wanting to, you know, like, chemically change your hair. Because, you know, I see a lot of people all the time, you know, they go and they try and do their hair themselves. And it's, like, it's not, like, some people are able to do it well, you know, but a lot of the time you can end up really damaging your hair. And so I suggest going to somebody who actually knows what they're doing and knows the chemicals that they are working with. You're making me want to go to cosmetology. I absolutely, like, it was absolute hell on earth. I'll say that. Cosmetology school is hell on earth. It is going to make you hate cosmetology. No joke. You will fucking hate cosmetology because of the school. But once you get your hours in and you're done and you're graduating, you're going to love cosmetology again, you know, because you're finally on your own and you don't have to deal with these bitches. Okay? How much does it cost to? So it really just depends on the school you go to. I go to a private academy. So it was like $10,000 for a whole year. Which I'd say is pretty good because, you know, you're going to have schools like Paul Mitchell, Chi, all those ones, like the name brand ones. Don't go to those, okay? I'm telling you straight up, don't go to those because they're going to teach you all the same thing, just like 10 times more expensive. Go to, you know, just like a normal, like, small little school because you will learn the exact same shit. And that's what I did. You know, I chose a private Christian academy, but, you know, it was a lot better than these big old fucking brands that are going to charge you like $400 just for, you know, like, hair product. I'm like, bruh, like, and also with my school, I got to build my own kit. Like, it kind of sucked, but it also, like, kind of was awesome that I got to, like, build my own kit and work with the things I bought. How old were the students? Was there older people too? Like, can you start at 30? Absolutely. You can start cosmetology school whenever you want. You know, I knew mothers. I was friends with, like, a 40-year-old. Like, you know, I have people that are my parents' age that go to the school. You know, they're not as common as the younger girls. You know, we have some girls that are, like, 17 in the school. I'd say, like, the normal age is, like, 20s. I'm 19, so, most of us are in our 20s or so. But we have a few, younger girls, and then we have a few older women, and, everybody gets along pretty much. The only problem you will really have with anybody is some of those 20-year-olds, they really think they're the shit, they're like 2 year, or how long? It's about a year. It depends on how fast you want to get out of there. I've had girls that were in my class graduate in I'd say like 6 months. But our contracts last a year, so we have a year to finish. And I'm graduating in December. I started in February, so January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So 10 months. I graduated in 10 months. So you don't always have to graduate, after or before. You can graduate early. There are absolutely immature people that go to these schools. They have that catty mindset. If you're going, you're going to be in a school surrounded by other women, there's going to be drama, there's going to be cattiness, there's going to be, gossip and all that stuff. We're women. Do you know the field you are going into? Gossip is our lives. That is where we make our money. So, communication, you just really gotta, just say fuck it. It doesn't matter. You will make friends in the school. And then there will be, the mean girls and all that stuff. And it's just okay, ooh, we all didn't get real college educations and went to trade school. Ooh, no, I'm just kidding. It's real. It's a real education. I'd say so. Yes, it is a real education because we are learning something in a field. But yeah, I fucking hate people that say that cosmetology is not a real job, because it absolutely is. Pink collar jobs are just as important as blue collar jobs. Okay. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick. Ladybug Queen. Yes, hello. Hi, Sergeant Squirter. Sponge Bubble. Thank you for the rose. Do you still play Roblox? Of course I do. I always play Roblox. I love Roblox. Life is Roblox. Weren't you trying to get into acting? Yes, I was. I went to a whole ass fucking college for it. It's a scam. Don't go to college for acting, okay, y'all? I'm telling you, nobody does that. You just get discovered. Umi, do you want to join my commune in the Minecraft server? I am, genuinely busy. I would love to. And I love you, Clara, but I am so fucking busy. I have so much studying I need to get done, and I have to finish this fucking cap. And I'm trying not to crash out. I think it looks really beautiful, though. I think I'm doing a really good job. I got some ladybugs on there. Shout out to the ladybugs. Hello, it's my signature. But yes, we got the ladybugs. We got all the different kinds of things up in this bitch. Ladybug. Oh, ladybug. Oh, ladybug, oh, ladybug, how lovely are your... Crash out, girl. I'm trying not to crash out. Ooh. I'm tired. Tired, Max. Tired, Max. Tired, Max. Tired, Max. but yes, I think I met my future husband, and I'm gonna get married to him, and we're gonna fall in love and have a bunch of babies, and life will be good. Life is Roblox. That's so silly. That's so silly. What the hell? What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, no, he's so cute. Like, never in my life have I think I ever, like, fell for somebody so fucking fast. Like, actual love. And I could feel it. Like, it's actually, like, criminal. Like, how fast I fell for this boy. Because, like, I get the ick pretty easily. Not like, oh, like, he's eating ice cream, ick, ew. No, like, more like, like, normally, like, they don't match my freak, or, like, you know, they say something or do something that's, like, you know, it just, like, gives me the ick. It, like, turns me away. But him, I think the only thing I'd say was that, you know, he was just so extroverted, and I'm not used to, you know, being, like, talking, you know, like, talking stage with people like that, you know, people that are just so extroverted. I mean, like, I think I'm pretty sure the first, like, real, like, actual date we went on, I took him to this, like, country bar that, like, had, like, a mechanical bull and, like, a club, and then, like, line dancing. It's a great place. I love going there. And, yeah, no, we went to the club after doing a bunch of line dancing, and they like, the people started a dance circle, and, like, I was just going over to, like, watch. This motherfucker goes into the dance circle and starts, like, breaking out, like, a bunch of random ass dance moves, and, like, absolutely, like, he's hitting that shit. Like, it wasn't, like, embarrassing. Like, he was actually hitting that shit, and I was just like. And so, like, everybody was like, hey, and some girls next to me is like, is that your man? That's your man? And I was just like, yes! You know, like, I got excited. How did y'all mate? How did y'all meet? So we've known each other since 7th grade. So we already had, like, you know, familiarity with each other, but how we started hanging out, which is the better question, is, so when I crashed out because my ex-boyfriend did not want me anymore, and I was, like, super depressed and stuff, something that always makes me feel better is looking at sexy men. It always makes me feel better whenever I'm, like, going through a breakup. And so I will go on Tinder, and I won't match with anybody. Like, I mean, technically I do match with people, but I don't, like, talk to them. I don't talk to, like, any of them. Sometimes I'll talk to them just to entertain myself for a little bit, and then I delete my account after I'm done, and I'm like, okay. I get a little bit of attention, and then I'm like, okay, I'm cool. So, me and my ex, Luke, we have broken up, 3 times, okay? The first time he broke up with me, okay, I was devastated, and so to make myself feel better, I went on Tinder, and... No, it wasn't Tinder, it was Hinge. I went on Hinge, and this guy, his name's Enzo, okay? So this guy that I'm friends with, he sees me on Hinge, like, he sees my account. Hi, Michelle. And he's all like, hey, like, I thought, like, you and Luke, like, we're together. Like, did y'all break up? Like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, like, we, it was so funny. And I was like, because he, like, DM'd me on Instagram. He's like, hey, like, what happened? And so then, you know, me and Luke broke up again after we had gotten back together and all this shit. And then, we broke up. And, you know, it was, like, this whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, like, what the hell? And so... I went on, I think it was Bumble that second time. I went on Bumble to make myself feel better. And Enzo was on there too. And I was like, motherfucker. And so he sees my account, and he messages me. Also, moth necklace is from Amazon. Search up Death Head Moth necklace. you'll find like a party pack and a bunch of necklaces, and yeah. And so he DM'd me on Instagram because we actually matched on there, and I was like, Enzo, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing out here? And so we just like had a nice laugh and like chatted for a little bit, and then me and Luke got back together. And then finally, I break up with Luke. I'm done. I'm over it. And, you know, I end up, you know, dating this one guy. And then I was like, yeah, no, it's not working. It's not happening. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Because I thought I was still in love with Luke. Turns out I wasn't. I didn't want that. I didn't want that back. Yeah, I was like, okay. And so, to make myself feel better, because I started crashing out, like, hard. Because Luke did not want me back anymore and chose another woman. The other woman! So I was like, okay, bro. And I crashed out. And so to make myself feel better, I went on Tinder. Again, I went back to Tinder. Because, I don't know, like, the sexier men are on Tinder. Because it's all, like, hookup culture and all that shit. And it's like, okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. So I was like, okay. I just want to look. I won't touch. And fucking Enzo was... So, I actually hadn't seen his account. He messaged me first. He was like, hey, like, I don't know, like, are you and Luke, like, did y'all break up again? And I was like, yes, bro. And I told him what happened, because he's my friend. Like, me and Enzo have hung out before. Like, it's funny, because, like, he's hung out with me and Luke before. Do you still talk to Grim and False King? I still talk to Grim. I do not talk to False King anymore. Some shit went down. And so, I was just kind of like, yeah, like, I told him what happened, and it was, like, this whole thing. And, and so I was just like, okay, Rhett. And he was like, oh my god, like, that's horrible. Like, genuinely, like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm not okay. What the? Fucking stick. What the? And so I was just like, okay, Rhett, like, what? Because, like, it was, like, really sad. And... But then he was just, like, really supportive, and he was just like, hey, like, just know, like, if you ever need anyone to talk to, like, I'm here. And so I took that opportunity, and I was, like, talking to him about it, explained everything that had happened. And he was like, damn, like, that's really bad. Like, are you sure you're okay? And I'm like, I don't even know, man. And so he was like, well, like, I hope things are okay. And then, I was a little, like, I was a little bit of a, like, a little bit of a, I was just being a little flirt. And I was like, so, like, did you, like, swipe on me, though, on Tinder? Because I hadn't seen his account yet pop up on Tinder. And he was like, well, I feel like it'd be morally wrong not to. And I was like, oh, okay. And so then, like, 3 swipes later, I see his account. And, because he asked me, did I swipe on him? And, I mean, I saw his account, and I swiped on him. Because, here's the thing. This man, he knocks both of my exes out of the ballpark, okay? Like, he is fine, okay? And he's great, and he's a man of God, and he's got all these great qualities other than just his looks. Like, he is a good person, okay? So, like, a good person and sexy, like, yes, ma'am. And so, yeah, like, he's also just sexy. Like, I didn't even know that he was, like, that good of a person yet. So, I was being a little, like, vain. And I, like, swiped on because he's yummy. He's sexy. So, yeah, we planned hanging out. And so we went to the mall together. And he was super respectful. He tried to pay for a dress I was buying. I was like, no, don't. Like, what is wrong with you? It's like an $80 dress. I was like, what is wrong with you? And, we ended up in a Taco Bell parking lot, just chatting for hours. And then, we started talking, like, all the time and hanging out more and more. And we were having sleepovers. And, we were just really close. We got really, really, really close. And so I was just like, you know what? Yeah. And then... I don't know what happened, really, like, specifically, but, like, I started falling in love with him, like, and it's like, I'm a big believer in when it comes to love, the There's no, like, time limit on it. You know, it's not when, it's how. Not when did you fall in love, how did you fall in love? And so, you know, like, it can happen as soon or as slow. You know, like, some people it takes longer. Other people, you know, it goes really fast. It's just about that connection. And we connected so fast and so naturally that, like, loving him and, like, falling in love with him, like, I didn't feel crazy about that. Because with my ex, not Luke, but my ex after Luke, I didn't love him. Like, I liked him, but I didn't love him. And then, you know, after everything that's happened, I could give less of a shit about him. He's actually, like, a really nasty person. So, there's that, you know. You can only, you know, you can try your best. You know, I tried to salvage our friendship, but he was just jealous and angry. And it's like, you know, like, okay, bro. Like, okay. Like, I really don't know what more you want from me, homeboy. Like, I moved on from you, okay? You know, and I just, like, he was just really upset and cranky. Like, I'm sorry. And so, yeah, I was just like, you know what, no thank you. Because it's really just that, too. Like, he was jealous because I broke up with him, and then, you know, out of nowhere, this new guy just comes into my life, and I'm like, I can't control that, okay? I cannot control the fact that, you know, I connected with him really fast and fell in love with him. Like, I love romance, okay? I'm a lover girl by it. Like, I am a lover girl, you know? I be falling for people. I mean, you gotta watch out. I be falling for people left and right. No. I don't fall in love with people often. Like, real love. Yeah, what you do after dating him is none of it. Exactly! Thank you! I mean, you know, like, I kind of regret how I broke up with him, because I told him, you know, I just wasn't ready for a relationship. But what I meant is I wasn't ready for a relationship with him. That was never gonna happen, okay? You know, I tried it out. No. I tested the water. No. I should have just never gotten into a relationship with him, and I regret it immensely because, oh my God, bro, just, okay, bro. Like, I don't even know, like, what to say. I mean, he is toxic. Like, he's just very toxic. Like, I tried, like, because he was upset with me because, well, I was upset with him because I got kicked out of the Christmas party that my friend was hosting because she chose him over me. She was like, oh, and then, like, she was talking shit about me behind my back, and it's like, bruh, like, are we fucking for real right now? Like, I've literally done nothing to you people. Like, why? Like, it's so, he was all jealous and sad, so I couldn't go to the fucking Christmas party because his feelings got hurt. And I'm just like, oh my God. And then he was like, you know what I think about you? During this, like, we had, like, a phone call, because, like, I was trying to salvage our friendship and, like, make things better. He's like, you know what I think about you? I think that, you know, you're self-centered, and I literally tuned him out. I don't remember exactly, but he was just really nasty things. So I came back at him. I said, you know what I think about you? I think you're a pussy. Boom. What's up? Don't mess with me. Don't fucking mess with me. I don't play like that, you know? Like, I was trying. Like, I genuinely was trying with him. Like, I wanted us to be friends. I wanted that so bad. Because I cared about him, you know? Even though I did not want to be his girlfriend, I still cared about him. I still cared about him immensely, you know? He was my friend before all of this. And motherfucker, he was like, I'm not going to ever talk to you again. This is the last time we're ever going to talk. I'm like, you fucking dramatic. Like, damn fucking theater kids. They're so dramatic. I'm sorry, but, like, holy shit. Like, I know the whole, like, oh, theater kids are so dramatic. Like, yeah, they are. They put the drama in dramatic. I mean, these bitches just wanted a fucking problem. They just want, like, lore. They want people to hate. And they already came up with their version of me. And so there was no winning in that. And so I just gave up and I crashed out. And I handed everybody their ass. Because fuck you. I am not the one. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna sit there and let people, like, disrespect me as I'm actively, like, trying to, apologize for things I don't need to apologize for. That's the thing. I don't fucking need to apologize to these people. Because I did nothing wrong. At the end of the day, with an outsider looking at what's going on, I did nothing wrong. I moved on from him, and that's that. I moved on, and maybe I moved on too fast, but that's none of your fucking business, okay? He tried to say, like, I'm saying this to you as your friend. But you're so fucking butthurt about it that I can't go to a party that you're going to. And then there's another thing about these people. They cannot fight their own fucking battles, okay? That 25-year-old friend who's unemployed and still lives with his mama, he did not go to school or anything. He just does fucking theater all the time. Yeah, no, he had his mama fight me, bruh. He had his mama fight me. I was like, bruh, like, he had his mom fight his battle for me. Or for him. 25-year-old man. I was fighting all my battles alone. I had nobody on my side. I had nobody saying anything for me. Okay? Everybody that was mad at me, I fought on my own. Okay? I argued with on my own. And I was respectful at first. I really was. I was asking people before I sent messages. Like, I was asking my friends, I was like, hey, like, is this appropriate? Like, is this an okay message? I even asked ChatGPT. Like, I asked ChatGPT, hey, is this message, like, good? Like, is this okay to send? I wouldn't send anything unless I got approval from, like, 3 people. To make sure that, like, these people didn't, like, fucking, like, lose their shit and think that I was attacking them because they're sensitive as shit and can't fucking read the room. These are the type of people that you need fucking tone tags for. Like, I mean, these motherfuckers take everything out of context, and they're just awful. They're bad people. And then, with me, these people, oh my god, it's so fucking pathetic. But they, like, choose a villain. Like, they will find someone and then have a problem with them, and then they will villainize them and create, like, this whole, like, thing about them. And they did it to me, and they also did this to another guy. Because they constantly need some type of drama to talk about, because these people feed off of it. Like, I don't know, it makes them feel, like, superior or something. And it's really, the thing is that these people really aren't, like, amazing. Like, they're not, like, fucking movie stars. None of them are gonna ever go on Broadway. None of them are good enough for Broadway. None of them are ever gonna, they're gonna stay in community theater for the rest of their lives. They're never gonna make it, okay? I wouldn't even make it. I think I'm a pretty good singer, but, like, I'm not Broadway material. But some of these people genuinely believe that they are super duper talented. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not. And, like, I don't mean to shit on them, but, like, it's like, I mean, these people just can't do anything without drama. And that's sad. I feel really bad for these people, actually. Because if you have to live your life like that, fuck, bro. Like, I would... No. That's why I left. I cannot live my life like that. I am not going to live my life miserably. And you know what's funny? They're all atheists. They're all fucking atheists. And they're all, like, extremely left-wing. Like, I mean, like, extremely left-wing. Like, they are woker than woke. And they're all horrible people. And it's like... Don't be a stereotype. Like, don't be a stereotype. Like, you make, like, most left-leaning people look like fucking idiots. You make most atheists look like fucking idiots. Because y'all act like fucking buffoons. Hold up. I need where is my bag? I need my tassel. Now, as I will say and continue to say, I am not political. I am religious, though. I will say that. I am quite the religious person. I am Christian. But, I don't care that you're atheist. I don't give a fuck. It's not my problem. It's not my fucking business, okay? And, but oh my God, my ex, do you lean right? No, I'm not political. I lean nowhere. I lean on myself because politics are hateful. It's all corrupt and it's all hateful and everybody looks stupid. So left and right look stupid, in my opinion, in my honest opinion. Absolutely, and there is no ethical way to win. You can't win. You can't win with politics. Okay. Okay, what do we think so far? It says, let all that you do be done in love. What do we think, guys? Is this a good graduation cap? What do we think? That wasn't a fart, by the way. That was my chair. I promise, guys. I did not fart. I promise. I mean, left is a little less hateful when it comes to the police. So, that's the thing, though. I have met leftists, and I've met right-wingers. See, what we see mostly are the extremists. So, what the media pushes towards us, which is why, I refuse to get into politics because it is literally all corrupt. The media will push the extremists. So you will see leftist extremists. You will see right-winged extremists. I mean, most left-wing or right-wing people are normal. They're normal, okay? Just because you lean further one side or the other doesn't mean you agree with everything, okay? Like how you can be right-wing, but still be pro-choice. You can be left-wing and still be, pro-life or something like that, which is why I believe, I don't think you can 100% be on one side. If anything, if I were to label myself, anywhere, I'd say centralist. I am in the middle, okay? Because I have beliefs right, I have beliefs left, okay? I have humane beliefs, okay? I want the best for people. Naturally, everyone leans a certain way. Yeah, no, I don't lean either way. I really don't. I do not affiliate with either side because both are bad. I have, views that could be seen as left or right, But really all I care about is, human safety. Living wages and, gas prices. Not all Republicans are evil and not all leftists or liberals are evil. I'll say that. And I don't judge people based on their politics. I don't judge people based on where they lean. I judge people based on who they are as people. What exactly do they believe? Because some people, are extreme. And, for example, when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, I refused to affiliate with anybody that was making fun of it because even though, maybe I didn't like Charlie Kirk or whatever, it's still not okay to laugh at the death of somebody who quite literally just spoke, And, he believed in free speech, right? And that's what I'm all for. I'm all for free speech. So I respected that. I had a level of respect for the fact that, he fought for free speech. He, and also, he made good discussions. He was, discussing with people, and there were some great debates that came out of, him going to these college campuses. And, I think he got people thinking, and I think that was really good. So to laugh at him, even if you didn't like him, that man was still a father. He was still, a dad. He was still a husband, like a son, that person had a life, and that's where I think where things go wrong, is that people become so infatuated with their politics that they forget the humanity of people, right? Which is why I refuse to get into politics. I refuse, because to make fun of somebody getting killed in front of people, like traumatizing people and being killed, to make fun of that and laugh at that and celebrate that, like, it's inhumane. It's disgusting. It's barbaric. I don't care what side you were on. I refuse to affiliate with you if you thought that was funny. I don't care. I don't care at all. Because what if that happened to you? Like, I think everyone has had a problematic opinion before. What if you got killed because you were talking about your problematic opinion? What if you were killed because of that? Even if someone's beliefs were problematic, they don't exactly. Nobody deserves to be killed over what they're talking about. Nobody deserves to be killed for talking, okay? Sure, some things that Charlie stood for and believed in, could be seen as problematic. But that does not give anybody the right to take his life. That's nobody's right. Just because you don't like something doesn't entitle you to take a life. And if you believe something different, then I suggest you get the fuck off my page. Okay. This is actually looking really good. I'm actually quite proud. I want some, glitter. I want glitter or something. Do I have glitter? Or, a cute heart or something. Like a heart sticker or something. What shows are you watching right now? I'm watching a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've been trying to get back into The Walking Dead. So there's that. I fucking love The Walking Dead. I actually met the actors. I met Glenn, and I cried. Sobbing. We love Glenn. So now I draw the line. Have you seen House? Dr. House? Yes, I've seen a little bit of it. I can't stand it. I think he's, insufferable. To make a brand new journey. Because even though we've been there together, we're still different people. But we're not alone. Sayonara, bye-bye. Please take care of yourself. Sayonara, bye-bye. Even though we've been... I have not seen The Sopranos. Sayonara, bye-bye. Even though we've been there together, we're still different people, but we're not alone. Sayonara, bye-bye. You know what's crazy is that some of the people who I was talking about joined my live stream. Or, well, like, family or, like, friends of these people that I'm talking about. And so whenever they came in, I would mention them. I'd be like, oh, hey. So they knew. I knew they were there. So they were checking to make sure to see if I was talking about them or not. So I was like always careful about what I was talking about. Because here's the thing. As much as I dislike these people, I don't want them to key my car. You lit the atmosphere with a knife. Oh, shit. Wait, you gotta retype that, cool guy, because I do not understand a thing you just said. Okay, what do we think? Okay. So now we're going to leave it to dry. Not touch it. It says, let all that you do be done in love. Oh, shit. I feel like it hard. Wait, let me see. I said I saw you could cut the atmosphere with a knife. What's your diet like? Not good. No. Okay, I am done crafting, and so I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna go take a nap. Thanks, guys, for being in here. We love you. Bye.